Hey, what's good? I'm Coach Colin Castell, and today I'm going to give you the ultimate dribble tutorial to make you an unstoppable ball handler. All right, so a lot of times players spend a ton of time working on their ball handling, but the problem is a lot of times they work on the wrong stuff. They think about just pounding the ball and getting a bunch of reps, and while that might help somewhat, it doesn't actually translate into a game. So today what I wanted to do is walk you through a few quick tips that are going to help you handle the ball like a pro. Now the first one is that you want to think about getting multi-leveled, right? If you want to be a dynamic ball handler, you're going to need to get your shoulder height low to high to low and back and forth, right? If you watch the best and most shifty ball handlers in the world, guys like Kyrie, Irving, Steph Curry, and that sort of stuff, you're noticing that they're always going low, and then they're slowing up in a hesitation, then they're exploding out of it. So you really want to focus and work on getting low to high as much as possible, and think about that when you're doing your drills as well, right? So if I'm doing a drill and I'm just pounding the ball like this or whatever it is, that's all right and it's working on a few things, but it's going to be better if I work on dropping out of a move, exploding out of a move. That's going to be much more beneficial long term. All right, if you really want to get shifty, you've got to add glides to your ball handling workouts and routines. And glides basically are just lateral or side to side movements where you're basically setting up the defender. Now a glide can either just be a regular crossover going this direction, it can be a behind the back going laterally, or it could even be something like a roll, right? Where maybe it's an in and out and I'm gliding the opposite direction, my in and out. The whole key with glides is this lateral movement sets up downhill explosion to beat your defender. So if the defender's guarding me here and I hit him with a behind the back, I can slide them, read and react, go, crossover, step back, whatever it is. But I promise you, add glides to your game, you're gonna be unstoppable. All right, so another thing that a lot of players forget to add to their game is cross steps. And this can make you a much more shifty ball handler. And a cross step is basically just, as I'm putting the ball to the opposite side of my body, I'm taking the opposite foot and cross-stepping like this. Now a cross-step is great because number one, it gets a lot of extra space, right? And so if a defender's up here and they're jamming me and I cross over, I can cross-step to get a lot of this extra space, right? And I want to be able to do it both directions. Now the key to a good cross-step, sell the foot, sell the shoulder, sell the eyes all at the same time. So if I'm going to cross-step this direction, I want to throw my foot, shoulder, and eyes that way because it's going to look like I'm going that direction. The defender will slide, and now I got a ton of space to work with. I can go the opposite way, so I can cross-step, cross, go. I could cross step, step back out of it. I've got a bunch of different options that I can do, but that cross step opens it up. Now when training your handle, you want to think about what I call 4-zone control. Basically thinking about if there's a circle around me as an athlete, I've got zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, and zone 4. A lot of athletes are really good at controlling the ball in zones 1 and 2 out in front of them, but anytime the ball's got to go between 3 and 4, it makes it difficult, right? So what I like to think about is anytime I'm doing a ball handling workout, I'm trying to hit multiple zones with one drill. So if I'm doing a drill, let's say I'm going over the top, pound, behind the back, over the top, pound, behind the back, I'm actually hitting all 4 zones with one drill. That means I'm going to work on that 360-degree ball control. All right, so a pro hack that's going to help you handle the ball like Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, some of the best in the world, is to essentially have soft hands. A lot of times players think that when they ball handle, they've got to be rigid, they've got to pound it, and it's got to go up, go down, go up, go down. Really, if you watch the best ball handlers, the ball's very soft in their hands. A lot of the times if they hit a crossover and you slow-mo it, you'll see the ball spin in their hand, they'll control, yank it back the other direction. So think about having soft hands in all the drills that you do. You can still pound the ball hard, but anytime you're doing a move, let it shift and slide out of your hands. If I'm doing a behind the back glide, I'm gonna let it rotate and slide, then I'm gonna snatch it back. That's one of the biggest keys to becoming a shifty ball handler, is just have those soft hands, so make sure you're working on it. If you wanna handle like a pro, you gotta train like a pro. So go ahead and click the link in the description down below and get 100% free access to the Pro Class Handle Pack. This is a workout that my guys over at Pro Class put together for you that are gonna instantly help increase your handle. And you're gonna train with some of the best players in the world, guys like Chris Paul, CJ McCollum, and Damian Lillard. So go ahead, pick that up right now. And again, I'm Coach Colin Castell with ShotMechanics Basketball. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video and it helped you out, hit the like button. And until next time, splash on. Let's go!